And joining us now is DePaul University professor and terrorism analyst Tom Makaitis. Tom, good morning.
Good morning.
We appreciate you joining us. So what do you make of the investigation so far? Based on what you've seen, does it look like the suspect was known to law enforcement before the shooting?
Apparently not. I would take with a grain of salt the comments you just heard about from neighbors and family. That's always the pattern. The initial reaction, oh my gosh, quiet kid, no problems. The more you dig into it, I'm fairly certain they're going to find that there were more warning signs than they're recognizing immediately. But what we're all waiting for is some indication of motive. That will determine whether or not this is a terrorist attack or simply the actions of a deeply disturbed individual.
We talk about these red flags, Ed. If you've seen some of the YouTube videos that he posted, you see them on there. Mm-hmm. Is there anything police could have done if they knew about these videos, or maybe they did know about them?
It's virtually impossible to expect the police to monitor the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts of individuals. I think it really falls to family, friends, and people in the community who know him, which is why red flag laws can be helpful, that if we can find a way for people to go to the police and say, this individual should not have a firearm. But that we're a long way from that. Even the law that was just passed, it's not clear it would have prevented this. But yeah, I mean, by the time the police are aware, it's usually too late.
And they discussed this large amount of digital evidence that they were able to process and lead law enforcement to him. What does that digital evidence look like?
Oh, it's everything from Facebook posts to perhaps blog comments to whatever. We do know from the work I've done on what they call lone wolf shooters that frequently, and lone wolf shooters and active shooters like this are very similar. There's usually an uptick in online activity before the attack, and talking about violence, guns, shooting, which apparently, and I say that advisedly, this man did, although we're still going to wait to learn a lot more. But that's the kind of evidence. But again, a lot of it only becomes apparent after the fact. Many people post disturbing things and never become violent.
When something like this happens, how long does it take for the FBI to come in and get mobilized? And are they helping right away with this, going through that digital evidence?
I think they were on the scene within hours at the very most, probably from the Chicago field office. So everything I saw, and obviously I'm not privy to the inside information, is that there was good coordination between multiple North Shore police forces, the FBI, and the state police. So I didn't see anything to criticize in terms of how they responded. And now, their task is largely investigating and gathering evidence, which is why so much of downtown Highland Park is still closed off.
All right, Tom Makaitis, we appreciate your perspective this morning. Thanks so much.
Happy to do it.
Coming up in our next half hour, we are talking to an expert on mass shootings from Northwestern. Plus, we'll hear from President Biden as well as Governor Pritzker and Republican candidate Darren Bailey. And also get breaking updates through our free WGN News app. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, guys. We have sunshine out there.